Carsten Hinne, you've been the CEO of DB Cargo Eurasia for 3 years now. How do you look back at 2020?
Thanks, Mayuri. I'm actually very proud of every employee contributing to what I would call a large success, as we are just about to reach more than 100 million revenues in 2020. And as you have seen, when we have founded the company 3 years ago and have actually rebranded it as DB Cargo Eurasia, we have started with revenues of just about 11 million and going to 60 million last year. So the development of 110 actually is a large success.
Yeah. Has the coronavirus impacted your business last year or this year?
Yes, for sure. I mean, I would assume coronavirus has impacted every business around the world. But with special regard to rail and rail transportation alongside the Eurasian corridor, I would say we have by far benefited a little bit from this development due to the fact that, as you know, the impact has been quite high on prices for particularly air freight. So a lot of customers have actually switched to rail. And when you look at the overall development that China Rail just announced that they have transported nearly 12,000 trains this year, that's a big increase of 3,000 trains compared to last year. So the rail market has grown, and this is good news.
Yeah. Were there some highlights maybe as well in 2020 for your company?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the revenue development, it has not just come from anything else than our products. And we have actually increased our products. We have extended products. We have run the first service via Kaliningrad, as you know, where we actually have reached a very, very stable service and the transit time from 11 to 13 days only. And this is particularly a good product when you take it in comparison to the products we are running via Malasavice in Brest, as this is a good alternative for our customers. And we, of course, have grown in so far with products alongside Mala as well. But particularly the Kaliningrad product is a big for everyone, and I get a
Yeah. Now we are about to start the year of rail 2021. What are your expectations from this year?
Well, I expect that we will see a lot of customers switching more and more to environmental friendly rail transportation. And this is what I expect. This is what I wish. And the wish would be that our cooperation alongside every partner on this corridor is about to improve as well. As we have to cooperate, as we are having so many different partners being responsible on their part. And in order to get the best result, everyone has to work together very neatly. And this is what I hope and expect.
Yeah. Now, we've seen that rail has been, the share of rail has been stuck for several years. Do you think 2021 is going to make the difference?
I certainly would expect this. I mean, you have seen the developments the last 3 years, and I certainly think that this is about to continue. We are just about to launch new products. We are just about to connect our strong European network onto the services alongside the European corridor. And for that reason, I expect seeing growth next year as well.
Yeah. And what can the market expect from you in 2021?
Of course, a lot. We are working very intensively on creating new products. We are working on new tenders for various rail platforms in China. We are working on new product groups, and this is certainly something which you can expect, as I see and we see as a company a lot of chances in new product categories, particularly when it comes to dangerous goods. And we are working very closely with our partners within China Rail to convince them to allow dangerous goods being moved on rail in China as well. And this would certainly be a big impact when this market opens up.
Yeah, and do you think that's going to happen in 2021?
Well, I wish it would happen. All I can say is that we are taking our responsibility, given the size of our brands, given the size of our company, and given the extent we are running dangerous goods across Europe on rail, this certainly can make a big difference to shift fundamentally a large extent of goods to environmentally friendly rail transport.
Yeah, and where do you think this is getting stuck? Because it has been going on for a while, these negotiations. What seems to be the issue?
Well, I'm not in a position to say what the issue is. The issue is obviously lies with the Chinese government and lies with the Chinese. I would say it takes some time, and obviously Corona didn't help there. We have an extensive dialogue between DB and China Railways, as well as the other 7 railways being active on this market and on this corridor. And sometimes it takes a while to convince, and sometimes it takes a while to learn. I think we're way there together, and I would expect it to happen soon.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully. You said more products. Can you name some other products that we can see from DB Cargo Eurasia next year?
We are certainly working on tenders for Nuremberg, for Tilburg, for Neuss. One thing I can report on is that we are working very closely in terms of digitization. So we are working very closely with our sister company DB Systel on the blockchain technology, as we believe that if there's an area where blockchain really can make an impact, this is when you talk about the Eurasian corridor, where you have so many partners being involved, where you have so many processes to be handled. And we are working on a solution there which can, to a large extent, improve the overall situation and can reduce transit time. And therefore, we do this for our customers in the end.
Yeah. Do you have one message maybe for the rail freight industry?
Message. My message for the overall industry is that we should be aware that we are together providing really environmental friendly products. And this is what it needs. Everybody talks about the environmental footprint. And we as rail have it in our hands to significantly contribute to this in a positive way. So, as I said, particularly given the size of our corridor and given the parties being involved there, if everybody has this spirit and contributes to this, we can really help rail freight grow the next years substantially. And this is why I'm working for DB Cargo. This is why we are working together as DB Cargo Eurasia to make this happen.
Yeah. Okay, one last thing. We have created a wish list for the rail freight industry. And we would like to ask if you would like to add a wish on this wish list for 2021.
Back again. Yes. Sorry.
Could you hear me?
No, I didn't hear the question at all. So.
Okay. We have created a wish list for the rail freight industry, and we would like you to add one wish for that wish list for 2021.
I certainly have created a wish list, as I have a wish list for every year. And if I can say 2 wishes, because one wish is important given the conditions, I would wish that everybody in the industry is staying healthy and everybody who is infected is getting healthy. And the second wish would be maybe when I think of the opportunities which we just discussed in terms of dangerous goods, that we really make a significant step there together with our partners in China Rail to move dangerous goods and to allow the movements of dangerous goods, given the product like batteries. When you think about this, this is a large market, and when we can shift this market onto rail transport, we can contribute to the overall goal of switching more and more products to rail. That would be my wish.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a nice wish for 2021. I wish you all the best next year, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.